You can't afford art school, don't be a fool. Just ask Professor Jules. Ba-da-ba. Good morning, students! I'm Jules Rivera, your hostess with the mostest. I'm an actual college professor, and I'm Blackbird. I'm the darkest manifestations of the deep demons that live inside of you, and I make a handy TA. Ask Professor Jules is my art education series to cover all the stuff they didn't teach you in art school. Today we're going to talk about how to dodge that low ball and not get screwed today. What does any of that mean? When you're negotiating your pay with freelancer clients, how low do you go? You may think you're getting the offer of a lifetime. But what if that dream job offers to pay you in peanuts? That's old people talk for no money. Unfortunately, in comics and animation, a lot of clients are going to count on you to be desperate for clout, recognition, or money just to work for the most bargain basement job. It may seem tempting to offer your services up to your client at a bargain, but I promise you this, anybody who got you out of the bargain bin, they're gonna disrespect you and treat you like a slave because why not? You came cheap, right? And that's why you have to say no to lowball offers you know aren't going to be fair to you. So how do you spot a bad deal so you can tell a bad client who's only gonna waste your time to go kick rocks? Calculate your rate! Boop, boop. Knowledge is power, and the more you know up front about your worth, the less likely you are to take a bad deal. Because a job that doesn't properly compensate you for your time is artistic bondage. Calculate your rate! Your total freelancer rate is the budget of the project divided by how long it's going to take you to do it. Let's say you got a project with a budget of $500 and it'll only take you 3 hours to do. That turns out to be a pretty good deal. $166 an hour. Pretty good. But if that same $500 budget goes on for 30 hours, that's practically minimum wage. You still taking this job? It's always a good idea to have a baseline rate to aim for. I try to tailor my budgets to fit $125 an hour for myself. And I can do that because I've been a college professor before and I'm currently a syndicated artist. Your rate is what you can justify charging. Did you hear Jim Lee is now charging $20,000 for covers? And Jim Lee can do that because he's Jim Lee. $20,000 on a cover for him is probably going to get you more than $20,000 in sales on your books. Talk to the other artists in your community and see what they charge. Knowing what other artists are getting paid will give you the confidence to stand up to a bad budgeted project. And I promise you, you're going to feel like a rock star for being able to tell even big clients to go kick rocks when they're not paying you right. Most skilled creatives are worth at least $35 to $40 an hour. And if the budget won't compensate you a fair hourly rate, you'll know how to handle it. Oops, I don't have availability in my schedule for your broke-ass job. Booting out the bad clients is how you make your way to the better ones. Love, Jules!